Hi everyone, it's Joni from Big Tiny Dreams. Anyway, I'm going to make my version, I say, of Overnight Oats because I got this off of, I can't remember where exactly, but I'm making mine a little different. I add more yogurt than what it calls for. And these are the things I put in it. I wanted whole fat. I didn't want skim or no fat yogurt. This is the only brand we could find at Walmart. I have bought that's not a word. I had bought one at Aldi before, and for a pretty cheap price. But this is all we could find at Walmart that was whole fat. So I'm using the Greek yogurt plain. That's whole fat. This almond milk I buy from Sam's Club. It comes with 2 of them for like $5 and something. And this doesn't have the carrageenan, as you can see. So I like this one. It's unsweetened vanilla. I have some flaxseed, ground flaxseed. The bottle looks, the jar looks cloudy because I keep it in the fridge. So it's already getting condensation on that. I also put some hemp seed in mine, and of course chia seed as well. And my oats, the sprouted organic oats I got from Costco. I showed y'all my Costco haul video the other day. This is what I put. Here you can see the information on that. Sprouted is supposed to be better for you than regular. I have this jar out because this is what I typically keep them in, but I ran out and I washed it and it's still a little damp, so I don't want to put the oats in here until that dries completely. But what I do is I put a cup of my organic sprouted oats, and then I zip that up, and then I do now this is, years ago, this was a thing with Kellogg's cereal or whatever, and it melted a little bit on my top rack of the dishwasher, but it's still pretty much good enough. It's supposed to be a full 1 cup measuring cup. So I'm going to shake that up, a cup of almond milk in this. So there's a full cup of almond milk. Now, the recipe I had used only called for like 1/4 cup of Greek yogurt or whatever, but I put, let me see if I got my measuring cup down here. I'm going to put, where is it? I guess it's dirty, so we'll use 2 of these. I'm going to put a full cup because I want the extra kick of protein, and the yogurt's good for you and all. I'm going to grab one of these. This is my other part of the Spurtle set that I got on sale real cheap at Costco years ago. And see, the yogurt has the liquid that separates on top. So I'm going to stir it up a little bit. Measure. I'm going to do 2 half cups to get a whole cup of the yogurt. Now, some people might want to, do less. But as I said, I want more yogurt in mine. Oh, y'all can't even see the bowl. I'm sorry. There's the bowl I'm using. I tried to set this up where you could see me and the food. Let me see if I could. There we go. Now you can't see my head, but that's okay. You can see what I'm doing now. So I put a whole cup. Let's see, that was only half there. So I think, now I've lost track. That happens. Maybe it's an age thing. I don't know. If not, this will just have even more protein. Maybe y'all can comment below if I accidentally put an extra half cup in here. Because when I get distracted, I forget. Okay, so there's another half cup, excuse me. It's supposed to be a cup. I might have miscounted already, but there we go. Let me put that in the sink and rinse up. Excuse me. We'll set that over there. So, I'm going to mix this a little bit, get my yogurt out of the way. Oh, I also like to put Oh, that's cinnamon butter vanilla. I like to put a little bit of vanilla. And this is that vanilla I got on clearance at Walmart. Let me see if I can adjust this. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to learn how to do the YouTube thing. Oh, I still have to open it. Yeah, I haven't even used this yet. But, you know, vanilla can be so expensive. Is that a spider? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this Madagascar vanilla smells good. I'm just going to do like a little capful like that in my yogurt mix there. Going to mix this up a little before I add the other ingredients. And of course, being it's overnight oats, you let it sit overnight. And then I'm going to add these other things, and it will thicken up. I know it looks a little soupy, but when you let it sit overnight, the oats will swell up, and so will the other ingredients. So then I like to do about a tablespoon or so of the hemp seeds. This is like a Tupperware coffee scoop, and from when I used to sell Tupperware. I don't know how much that is. It might be a tablespoon. It might be 2 tablespoons. I don't know, but I'm just going to do that. And then I have another little scoop that I put in here. I don't know if it's 1 or 2 tablespoons. Yeah, this is why I'm not, one of the many reasons why I'm not on Food Network. Hopefully my mic sounds all right. This is a new one, and the last couple of videos I did, it kept going in and out, sounding like I'm in a tin can. So I might have to take it back and do a whole different something. I don't know. As I said, I'm still learning how to do the YouTube thing. So even though I've been doing this since last year, you think I'd be getting a lot better by now. But, you know. Oh, and the chia seeds. Now, this is an old Tupperware scoop from when these were the popular colors when I sold Tupperware back in the 80s. I'm not going to do a full scoop of that because that's probably going to be a lot. I'm guessing that's about a tablespoon or so. Maybe I do a wee bit more chia seed. I mean, this is going to be some super healthy stuff, which is kind of what I'm going for. And not only that, it does end up tasting really good. So, as you can see, that's how, as I said, Food Network isn't going to be calling me unless they're, you know, wanting to do a gag show. Then that would be what they'd call me for. Because I do not do things nice and clean and neat and pretty. You know, I would like for it to be that way, sure, but I'm going to tell you right now, I'm clumsy. And you could probably attest to that after seeing this. Okay. Now, let me get, I forgot cinnamon. I also like to put cinnamon in it. And I don't really measure the cinnamon. I just sprinkle. Let me make sure. Yeah. One time when I was newly married years ago, I was going to make, what was it, taco salad or chili or something. I accidentally, instead of chili powder, I put cinnamon in it. And I know some times they can add cinnamon to stuff like that as well as chili powder. But yeah, my husband was the only one eating that, bless his heart. That was one of the times that he was actually kind about that, as I thought I was a good cook. When we got married, I was like, yeah, I can cook. And realized the 3 meals I cooked as a kid, my mom used to have me, I was the youngest of 4 children. So when the other kids were in junior high school and high school and I got out earlier, I would come home and she'd have a roast thawed out. She showed me how to put it on to cook for everybody. So I, at 10 years old, was responsible for trying to cook dinner. So I could cook a roast, beef stroganoff, thanks to my friends, Marty and Kelly, their mom, Sonny Barrett. Sorry if y'all don't want your name known. But I remember being little. They lived about 3 miles from us. And I think that's the first time I had beef stroganoff. Their mom made it, and it was so good. And we learned the recipe and made it all the time after that. So I could make that somewhat spaghetti. My mom used to make homemade spaghetti sauce. But I just bought my sauce in a jar. Anyway, the next thing I put in here is a thing of unsweetened applesauce. You know, you get these like in a 6-pack at Aldi. This one's from Aldi. You can get them from other stores too, whichever you like. But I put the whole thing of applesauce in there. And I'm going to do something a little different. That seems weird, but I made it the other day. I say the other day, which is probably a month or two ago. And it was actually really good. Now, a lot of people may not do a big thing of overnight oats like this. They might do the little single jars and several of them. I just do this. I scoop it out in the morning for breakfast, and maybe a half a cup or about a half a cup or so. And I'll put it in the microwave for like 30 seconds just to, you know, take the really, really cold off of it. Some people might like it real cold like that. I just like it not quite so cold. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Well, it might all be interesting. I don't know. I take my tablespoon, measuring spoon. This is pumpkin. I opened a can of pumpkin a while back for, I think when I was doing this before, and then I froze the rest. And so I took it out of the freezer, and I put, I don't know, 1, 2, we'll say, I'm going to do 4 tablespoons. You know, actually, pumpkin pie spice probably would have been good in this. I could still probably sprinkle a little bit of that. The pumpkin is like really, really good for you. And I like the flavor of the applesauce with it. So you're getting a lot of good healthy stuff in here. And who'd have thought that I'd like healthy stuff? I have to, you know, change it up a bit. Now, I do sweeten it a little. Some might want to put a little bit of like organic or whatever maple syrup, like a tablespoon. But I have this stuff called Whole Earth. It's stevia, leaf, and monk fruit. And I bought this box at Walmart, but you can get it also at, I say box, this came out of a small box. You can get it at Costco. I don't think I've seen it at Sam's Club. I put about 2, I have 3 here, so I'll go ahead and put the 3 of them in here. But just to add a little bit of sweet to it, not much. And there you have it. Now, also what I like to do when I warm it up a little bit, there's that. I have a jar of walnuts I keep. I like to just, you know, I might pour out, open the lids, you know, put a few in there like that. And then I'll just break them up and put them on top. And walnuts are extremely healthy for you, and it adds a nice little crunch and tastes delicious. Now, this bowl here is a Pyrex set that came in a graduated set. This is like the second smallest size I got from Costco years ago on sale, and I love using that. So I'm just going to get a paper towel, wipe the edge off. Yeah, this is another reason why I wouldn't be on Food Network, because I do not have everything out here like I thought I would have. I got a mess going. Okay, hold on. I'll let you see what it looks like. It's not like thoroughly mixed, but I just put a lid on it and put it in the fridge. And in the morning, I will heat me up some of this, break up a few walnuts on it, and you're good to go. All right, thank you guys for watching. This wasn't a very long video, which is probably a good thing. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll try and do some more cooking. I want to clean up more of this. I had physical therapy this week, and believe it or not, that kicks my butt, or my shoulder, as I should say. I'll be in a lot of pain, so I get it and do a little bit, and then I take a break. So this is the next thing, one of the projects I'm working on. And as you can see, the bright yellow, that was my father-in-law. Before my mother-in-law died, she had wanted the kitchen yellow. So we painted it yellow for him. And it's not finished over there because we have put in a pantry since then. And I'll have to show you before pictures. This kitchen looks totally different now. But I'm hoping to eventually fix some of these things, and maybe I'll share that process with you guys. Anyway, you guys be blessed. Hopefully, I didn't sound like I was speaking in a tin can. And hey, if you try this, let me know what you think. And if you have any other ideas of what you would add to it or take away, I don't know. This is just what I like to do to get a lot of this healthy stuff in there. Anyway, bye guys.